Welcome everyone to Nikki Loves Books. Nikki here, and today we do have a Bookish box unboxing. Let's see if my guess last time is going to be correct this time. So my guess is this is going to be the adult March 2023 Bookish box. Let's open it up and find out. Huzzah! So I was correct. This is the March adult 2023 Bookish box. Going through our newsletter really quick before we get to the fabulous items and the wonderful, beautiful book. We have, of course, the introduction to Bookish box. Here are your options. You can do the book only. You can do books and goodies like I do. You can do books, goodies, and t-shirt if you'd like. Then we have all the information from the young adult box, which if you're curious about that, check out my video on my channel for the young adult March 2023 Bookish box. And then, of course, it goes into all the details about the adult box, which we're going to read that when we look at the items. Then for the fun things in the newsletter, there is a crossword. And I literally just found out last week that the crossword stuff is about their next box. So next time I'm like, I don't know what the theme for next month, I should probably check this page. Then they give us the Spotify playlist. And I don't know about you guys, but recently every time I try to listen to a playlist, they're like, oh, this playlist is private. So Bookish box, please allow us to listen to these playlists. Next, they have a section for the emotional support animals of the staff and their book recommendations, and I love this so much because it's super cute. It's the perfect blend of books and animal friends. And lastly, they give us information about their social media. And before we're completely finished with the newsletter, we do need a reminder of the theme this month because I sure as hell don't remember. So our theme for our adult March 2023 Bookish box is Shadows, Spice, and Everything Nice. Let's get to our fabulous items. First item we have is in this beautiful velvet bag that says Dagger Letter Opener, inspired by Black Dagger Brotherhood by J.R. Ward. And if memory serves me right, I did read the first book of the series and I did enjoy it and I want to continue the series, but it's a really long series and I have so many books to read. But more importantly, let's take a look at this letter opener. So here is our letter opener. And it's cool. I like the black. Dagger letter opener. Packaged inside this velvet pouch is a 6-inch dagger letter opener that is beautiful as it is practical. Inspired by the Black Dagger Brotherhood series by J.R. Ward and designed by At the Bitter Season. Next, we have this bag that says Shadow of Night inspired catch-all tray. I have no idea what a catch-all tray is. Let's open it and find out. So here is our catch-all tray, and it says Bend the Rules That Govern Life and Death, Shadow of Night, which I don't think I've read. And then here is the back side, and I believe what you do is you clip the edges together. And so then it becomes a tray. Now I kind of know what they mean. It's a catch-all tray. You throw anything you want in there. Presenting to you a tiny portal into the abyss that holds a special message. Bend the Rules That Govern Life and Death. Inspired by Shadow of Night by Deborah Harkness. Next, we do have this blood orange book sleeve. So here it is. And of course you put, the book inside. This goes on the other end. You can use this as a bookmark. But this is kind of the new book sleeves. I'm not quite sure how I feel about them because I feel like they kind of get in the way. But they could protect your book too. So I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on these? I like the actual sleeve ones. They're really useful for traveling with the book to protect the book. But I don't know how I feel about these ones particularly. This is the second one I've gotten from Bookish box, and I think this year. And the other one was huge. That one was like really good for big hardback books, but this one's smaller, so this one might actually come in more handy because I think more books are about this size, especially the hardback ones. I should just really try them out to kind of get a really good feeling of whether I like them or not, but I would love to know if you guys actually use these. So fabric dust jacket. How bloody gorgeous is this fabric dust jacket? We love how it matches our featured title in our adult box. Okay, so this apparently goes with our book this month. It's inspired by Blood Orange by Karina Hale and designed by At Forensics and Flowers. Next, we have a Scarred inspired enamel magnet. So here is that magnet, and if you guys are thinking that things look different than the rest of the video. It's true because I had to re-record this. We're starstruck by the stunning enamel magnet featuring one of our favorite quotes from Emily McIntyre's novel Scarred. Meet me where you kiss the stars. I have not started that series yet. I do have the whole entire thing so far. So Hooked, Scarred, Wretched, and Twisted. But I have not started it because I haven't pulled out Hooked from my to be read list jar. So once I pull that title, I will be reading those because I really, really want to. But dig in this very, very beautiful magnet. Our last bookish merch item, of course, is our pocket book bay. And it says our pocket book bay is Castell. I'm not familiar with the character. It must be from a book I haven't read yet. Let's go ahead and take a look at this artwork. And if you guys did not know, there is a film that needs to be peeled off. So there we go. You peel that film off. It makes the artwork a lot more clear. And to help us actually see this artwork, I'm going to put a backing to it. So there we go. So here is Castell. I'm getting a bit of a glare from my window. Pocket Book Bay. Introducing the third book bay in our 2023 Pocket Book Bay collection is Castell from Jennifer L. Armentrout's Blood and Ash series. Okay, so that is a series I have not read yet, and I kind of want to slap myself. I do plan on reading it. I don't even know if I own the book, but I'm really hoping that one of these book boxes does a special edition. Possibly they already have. I missed my opportunity, but I was really hoping to see someone do a special edition of From Blood and Ash of the whole series so that I could just buy it all. But anyway, these collectible pocket book bays are perfect for display or to be used as bookmarks. And that is what I do. I use these as bookmarks. Before we get on to the beautiful book, I wanted to talk about the items. My favorite item in this box would actually have to be the enamel magnet, oddly enough. Not saying that the other items weren't cool, but I think I'm not going to necessarily use them. The letter opener, for example, Bookish Box already did a letter opener recently, and I like that letter opener more. The book sleeve, that one I'm definitely going to try out. The all catch tray, cool idea, but it also takes up too much room, and that's kind of a me problem. I'm really, really, really limited on space. So it's the magnet. I thought the magnet was really pretty. It's useful. I like having a bunch of book magnets on my fridge. My husband doesn't necessarily agree, but he won't notice another magnet on the fridge. So yes, the magnet was my favorite item in this box. I would love to know what your guys' favorite item is, so let me know in the comments below. So moving on to our book, which should be no surprise since we had a hint of it earlier. It is Blood Orange by Karina Hale. I'm going to assume from this artwork with, you know, the two puncture marks, I'm going to say that this has to be about vampires. And if it is, so excited. Our feature title is Blood Orange by Karina Hale. My heart will always find yours. Dahlia Abernathy has only known revenge. When her parents were killed at an early age by vampires, Dahlia spent the rest of her life under the thumb of the Witches' Guild, being trained to kill them. Her latest mission sends her undercover to a prestigious music academy in Venice, Italy. Her goal? To kill Professor Valtu Amanoff, her teacher and the notorious vampire who inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula. But getting close to a dangerous vampire like Professor Amanoff is one thing. Falling for him is another. With Dahlia's appearance disguised under a glamour spell, Valtu has no idea that the woman who has become his new dark obsession is actually the reincarnation of the woman he loved and lost twice before. And Dahlia doesn't remember that the very man she has been sent to kill is the love of her life. Will their love come through and transcend time once again? Or are the fated lovers destined to let history repeat itself? It sounds interesting. It sounds like a book right up my alley. I was going to say that this book sounds awfully familiar, and that's because the book for the April young adult bookish box was The Witch and the Vampire, and a kind of similar premise. It's witches kill vampires, two girls, one of them turns into vampires, so they're enemies, but they fall in love, so yeah. But this one is supposed to be for adults, so hopefully there's some spice in this. I do like the aspect of the reincarnation. I think that's going to be really cool, but I'm really looking forward to reading this. I think this might be my first Karina Hale book, and I've seen her all over Book Talk, especially when it comes to romance, so I'm hoping I like this so I can read her other books as well. I did already wrap up The Witch and the Vampire last night, and I started reading The Kingdom of the Feared, which is the last book in the Kingdom of the Wicked series. So once I am done with The Kingdom of the Feared, I will be moving on to Blood Orange, and wish me luck that I'll like it. I'm really hoping I do. So for all our details are about our exclusive Lux Hard edition of Blood Orange, we of course have an exclusive overlay page that is signed by the author. Our front desk jacket is done by Forensic and Flowers. Our foiled hard case is also done by Forensic Flowers, as well as the stenciled edges. We have a reverse dusk jacket by Miss Ugly Pants. And Miss Ugly Pants also did end paper illustrations for us. Our exclusive Luxe edition also includes a bonus point of view scene. So that is it for our Shadow, Spice, and Everything Nice Adult March 2023 Bookish box. If you want to see me do more unboxing, please make sure to hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed so you can join me for more bookish fun. Thanks so much, everyone.